Hello and welcome to SocialSync, our social media backup service and site generator. Social media networks have become an integral part of our lives. Over time, however, the content we create there gets lost and forgotten. There are cases where Facebook accounts get hacked and all posts and pictures are deleted, or the account could get disabled. Yes, you do have the option to export your data, but who does that on a regular basis anyway? Social media is great, but the fact of the matter is that you don't have full control over your own data. And what if you wanted to do something more with all the posts and content you've accumulated in your social media profiles? Something like creating a digital album you can share with your friends who don't have Facebook, or perhaps starting an independent blog that's completely under your control. SocialSync allows you to back up the social media posts you create, along with the media files they contain, on the hosting account you have with ICTsoft. You can also use SocialSync to automatically create a site that contains all your public posts. Generating a site is optional, and you can think of it as putting your posts into a digital album or a personal blog. Again, all your data is stored on your hosting account with us and you're in complete control of it. SocialSync is a free service that comes with your ICTsoft hosting account. And as long as there is available disk space on your hosting account, SocialSync will automatically synchronize your Facebook and Instagram media files and posts from the connected social profiles. You can manage all aspects of the SocialSync service via your hosting control panel, SocialSync section. The interface takes us through a quick setup wizard. First thing we want to do is accept the terms. You can see that SocialSync requires access to these hosting account resources: the private folder, MySQL database and users, SH access, and cron jobs. The second step is to install a public site. Note that you can completely skip that step and you can set it up later on. The important bit here is the location where you would like to install the public site generated by SocialSync. In our case, I set up a subdomain called social media, so I'll select it first and then I'll just leave the installation folder blank so that it's installed directly at the subdomain. The last step is to connect our actual social media accounts. Currently, we support two of the most popular platforms, Facebook and Instagram. More will follow in the near future, so stay tuned. Let's start by connecting our Facebook account. You can see the disclaimer: SocialSync will receive your name and profile picture. I'm already logged in at Facebook, so I'll just press the continue button over here. What Instagram business accounts do you want to use with SocialSync? I don't have any Instagram business accounts, so I'll just press next here. What pages do you want to use with SocialSync? We'll use the official ICTsoft Facebook page with SocialSync, and we'll get a site with all of our Facebook posts that can serve as an actual company blog, for example. What is SocialSync allowed to do? Since we're setting up a company blog and we don't want our personal posts to appear on it, we'll set the access profile and post from Instagram account connected to your page and receive your timeline posts to no. And that's it, we're done. You've now linked SocialSync to Facebook. Now let's check out our actual website and see the way that it looks. You can see that it's like a real company blog that's based on our Facebook posts. So let's connect our Instagram account. Go to the Social Accounts menu and navigate to the Instagram tab. Connect account. You can see the notice. Press the authorize button and we're ready. Now we can refresh the page and we should be able to see the content imported from Instagram. Let's go through a quick tour of the menus. The dashboard is where you can find stats about your social media activity, how many posts you've made each month. At the bottom you can see the status of the application, everything is okay. The posts menu is where you can find all the social media posts that have been imported. This is where you can change their visibility status. Setting a given post to private will hide it from the public site. And if you don't have a public site, this is where you can view all the posts as they have been transferred over to our server. The media menu shows all the media that has been copied over to your hosting account. These would be images, videos, etc. The social accounts menu allows you to connect or disconnect your social media accounts. Of course, you have the option to completely remove all the synchronized data. The public site menu is where you can configure the website generated by SocialSync. You have the option to disable it or enable it. You can change its name, set the meta tags, and even customize the CSS style to change its looks and design. The translation section allows you to translate it to another language. So that wraps up the video on our social media service. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below or contact our support team.